Alright, this is Minyak. Welcome back. Today we will be continuing the TOS series scenario, the Tangled Web. Okay, let's start with the scenario. Okay.
We've arrived in 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here.
We got to convince them otherwise, Daniels.
We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the situation. I recommend deflecting their questions until the situation here is resolved.
Agreed. Put them on screen.
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of warp. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
Sure thing, Captain. Let's save the Tholian while we still can.
This was a Tholian colony fleet.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm up our shields.
Alert warp core breach imminent. Attempt.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Enemy boarding parties are beaming to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy the alien. Defend the Queen.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Vengeance. Vengeance for the children.
Target's shield.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
Later, Captain, I'm going to stop the border on the Tholian flagship.
Alright, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
Deal. Stay safe, Captain.
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiant's crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them.
Okay.
Good luck.
Prepare for departure. Security.
I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
Keep an eye on things, Daniels. Let me know if anything changes. Sensor shows the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us. You'll need to put an EV suit before going there. Understood. Okay, we're ready. Done. Beam to Tholian ship.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs. I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs, and more are on the way. Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
Making damage detected.
The Tholian went down fighting. Multiple combat injuries have been detected, all from plasma weaponry favored by Nakul strike team. The kill shot was fired into his thorax at point blank range.
Levels on the flagship just spiked. Something's wrong, and I doubt the Tholians are to blame. I'm reading more incoming Nakul transporter signatures.
Lieutenant, the Nakul triggered the ship self-destruct sequence. We got to shut that down, and fast.
Energy readings on the flagship are returning to normal. Whatever you did worked. The last remaining Tholians are close to your position, and more Nakul are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you. We've stopped the ship from detonating, but the Nakul... They've killed Tholian colonists and even hatchlings ruthlessly. What they've done here is an atrocity.
Our work is not finished yet.
to kill your kind. This is irrational. Explain.
We are not of the Nakul. We are from the United Federation of Planets.
Federation, Nakul. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave.
We are not the same as the Nakul, Majesty. We are not your enemy.
Those you call Nakul killed our people, our children. All are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task.
What can we do to help? We fought the Nakul. We came to save you.
You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered. The colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Understood?
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
Send that message quickly, Majesty. You better get back to Eureka before that Nakul dreadnought comes into range. Okay, beam us up.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
We'll protect her while she works, Daniels. That message must get out.
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change.
Look, Captain. My orders are need to know, and
And I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that.
sounds like a plan, Captain. Kirk out.
Here they come. Lost our engines. It'll take a while for my chief engineer to work a few miracles. That dreadnought is coming in fast. The engineers are gonna need time. A lot more time. More ships inbound to our location. The alien dreadnought is concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
Federation, you have proven you are different. Rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Nakul will pay. The Federation will not. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline's correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the Nakul Dreadnought!
Evasive maneuver. Kirk to Defiant, get out of here!
Our engines are still down! We can't escape!
Scanning. I can tell if there is any, and there are life signs over there or not. Defiants appear to be facing in and out of local space-time. The interaction of Nakul chronal energies with the proto-nebula has made these areas of space very unstable and prone to rift into other dimensions. We might be able to get a lock on to their crew with computer assistance and perform an emergency beam out, but we will need to act fast.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make.
There has to be something we can do here, Daniels.
I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth, I will be sure their heroism is included in my report. The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation, for the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony convoy.
That is cold comfort to the families, over 400 men and women, Daniels. All decks have reported in, Captain. We are ready to return to our own time on your order. Alright, make it so.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count for something.
Okay.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
We have a situation in the Caleb system. The Klingons are massing a battle fleet in that sector, and it's pointed at Federation space. I'm leading a force to respond to this aggression, and I want you to be a part of it. If they cross the line, we need to be ready for anything.
Okay.
Stay safe out there.
This is a pivotal moment in Federation history. The Nakul may attempt to disrupt it somehow, change the course of time. We'll need to look for signs of temporal flux.
Okay. Whatever up to you, Daniel.
If they show up, we'll need to deal with them, no matter what.
Alright, we have reached the end of the video. If you like this video, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. This is Minyak signing off. We'll see you next on the next episode, the Battle of Caleb 4. All right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.